Oh wait, he got the phone.
All right, so today,
Which I guess how did he
I
get?
got a hold of and got to poke around the new iPhone 15 and the iPhone 15 Pros. I do remember flying here and I'm thinking, what could Apple possibly do? Like, what could they possibly introduce with a new
Ooh, chat. That's a Dreamliner. 787 Dreamliner. Is it? No, I don't think it is. It doesn't have the wingtip. Fuck.
possibly introduce with a new iPhone, the 23rd iPhone, that's actually interesting. Now, there is more stuff than just the iPhone.
That's a 777.
mentioned
Yeah,
at
you're
this
right.
Wonderlust event that Apple hosted, including some stuff that straight up wasn't mentioned on stage at all. So we'll get to that. But this is just the new iPhone stuff. So stay tuned and get subscribed to see the rest. But let's just talk about the new iPhone 15 and 15.
Chat, I don't want to see it. I don't give a fuck.
To look at all this stuff through. Coming into this, basically everything Apple just added to their newest flagship phones falls into two buckets. It's either something we've already seen in some other phone for years, or
Are his hands big?
feature that only works with other iPhones, which is not necessarily bad.
Also, guys, I know I'm nitpicking like a bitch ass. Okay?
System feature that
This background sucks. I actually really like the background they had on the iPhone that we currently have.
with other iPhones, which
This
is not
background
necessarily a bad
sucks.
thing, but it's just a lens to look through this stuff at, just to keep an eye on it. So this is the iPhone 15.
I'm just saying. I'm
There's
just
the same two
being
sizes
critical.
again, iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus. And yeah, you know, there's some small changes like the slight soft corner radii on the aluminum rails and the one-piece glass back fading between a lighter and darker version of the same color, like this new pink one.
Chat, you know what I want?
Seamless.
I want a
Also,
see-through
satin
phone.
soft touch backs across the whole lineup instead of glossy. I definitely like that. But the big headlining feature, really, is it's USB now. Lightning is officially
We can
dead.
see the parts in it.
These new iPhones are all USB-C across the board. Now, on one hand, this is a huge deal. Like, there's only ever been one port change in the iPhone ever. Back in 2012, we went from that 30-pin connector thing to this new Lightning thing, which we've had ever since. And now the second one ever is USB Type-C. But on the other hand, I don't know, it's just USB. Like, it's the same port all these other laptops and tablets all over the planet have had for the past couple years. I imagine it might be another year or two before the whole lineup, like the baseline cheap iPad,
That's really the big one.
Everything else gets USB-C. But yeah, I don't know. Flashlight turning on, or opening up voice memos, or it can toggle the magnifier. Or the last option, actually, is you can have it trigger a Siri shortcut, which, as you know, can technically do almost over at the moment with the Pros. So they have switched the rails from that shiny, fingerprinty stainless steel to this new grade 5 titanium alloy with a brushed texture. And it's nice. It is, first of all, it's noticeably lighter in the hand, which I love.
Chat, will that not get cold?
And
when it's cold?
It seems like it's also enabled them to shrink the body of the Pro iPhones just a little bit. So they have the same screen size.
Bad for the battery.
The screens now get even closer to the edges, and there's even thinner, slightly thinner bezels, and I actually do notice that. Now, a lot of people are also quoting stronger as one of the benefits too, but I really don't think this is going to make as much of a difference as people are thinking. Like, the Pro iPhones have had this stainless steel rails for a while now. I've dropped this phone. As you know, I don't have a case.
I get it. So it's the
On
same
the ground,
phone.
I've dented the stainless steel rails. It's fine. It doesn't break. It's not the stainless steel that breaks. It's the glass that breaks. And as far as we can tell, it's the same ceramic shield glass on the iPhone 15 Pro. That hasn't changed. So
Dude,
if you drop it on the glass,
it's the
you're still
same
gonna have
thing.
not great results. But yeah, technically, sure, titanium is stronger. Either way, the new colors are
Chat, I'm gonna check this. I'm only buying it because USB-C. Okay, is a big change. It's massive.
black, white, and this new blue, which is really subtle, and then natural, which I guess it kind of embraces the raw titanium feel. Reminds me of Starlight, if you're curious, kind of like this warm tone.
That's nice.
I think I like it the most.
I think it's one of the white one.
Something else Apple said on stage, and this was pretty quick, so you might not have even picked it up, but they did mention that they have redesigned a bit of the interior of the chassis to make the back glass more replaceable. So it's a more repairable iPhone design, technically. It's a small thing. It's just one little step.
Yeah, you're putting iPhones up. It's fucking cancer. Straight up.
This is the moment to support.
It's actual cancer. Well, no shit, dude. Bro. It's been like this since like fucking like 10 years now. Well, I mean, that's a good idea, though. cool, man. I mean, it's like every phone. I don't think there's Elon Musk and Amber dressed up as Mercy from a watch. I mean, that's legit. What? Yeah, that's legit. The fuck? That's kind of basic, actually.